here's an issue, we got to do a better job about communicating that. So this is...
That is the process.
Yeah, this is the process. So, yeah.
And so it's an ongoing follow-up process.
Yeah, absolutely.
to us.
Yeah.
Because I'm not, I'd be curious to know what horribly means in the drop policy, which we talked about a number of times.
Well, without going into all the details and all that here, this is all part of that larger SEM thing we've talked about, that whole strategic enrollment management. We'll be reporting on all of these things to you, the different SEM teams and the impact and the changes we make along the way.
And I know you pointed out it was better the second semester than it had been the first semester, but it's still, some of it's an adjustment process.
Sure.
I understand that. But that, I'm sure there are plenty of changes that still can be made.
But it is an excellent report. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm also, and Bella, I think Derek and Sean have been working with you on a survey. So we're also doing a survey of students as it relates to the job process.
Yeah.
So, just to clarify, this SAT team, this is a group of students, what, volunteers, what, and how often do they meet, and?
I think they're trying to meet maybe once every 2 months or so. I'd have to go back and get the schedule, I'm not exactly sure.
But they're a group of volunteers?
Yes, yeah. And it's also a group, not just of student government employees, student government representative, it's also others, is my understanding.
It's a very diverse team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if we just look at the Student Government Association, they may not be representative of all our students. So we try to get a cross-section of students from, including adult students.
Okay. Thank you, Bella. You did everything we asked you to do.
And I'll keep on digging deeper and see what more students have to say, because I feel like just the SET team isn't the whole student body.
Right.
So I'll keep on looking.
Well, that's the idea of the
And
survey.
that's the idea of the
Yeah,
survey.
survey.
Because the other thing we want to make sure is that it's not a problem with just one person. I ran into this issue, and now we're redesigning the world around one issue. So, yeah.
How many people on this team?
I think there's 8 to 10 maybe. Does that sound about right?
Moving on, I will request a closed meeting. Oh, first of all, board agenda, I'm sorry. There's an addendum to the board materials to include agenda item 6.6, which is policy 430, withdrawals. It's indicated on the board agenda, and a copy of it was left at your places. It was inadvertently left out of the board book, apparently. I will request, it doesn't require an action, it's just a reading, first reading. I will request a closed meeting under the Illinois compiled statutes 5 ILCS 120, section 2C1, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the public body, section 2C2, collective negotiating matters between the public body and its employees or their representatives, or deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees, and section 2C6, the setting of a price for sale or lease of property owned by the public body. There will be no action after a closed meeting, and that concludes the chairman's report.
Before you leave, I just make one comment about Washington again, and let's do this. I think we should thank Dr. Weber and Nick and Derek for making us look good when we get there, okay? Preparing the information, all of the data, and I know Nick worries about this every minute he's in DC, and I think Derek does as well. But they always do. Dr. Weber, thank you as well for really making us look good when we get there. So thank you guys.
You're welcome.